40. In paragraph 11, the word aspire means to F. Encourage a friend, G. Arrange a meeting, H. Design a project, J. Seek a goal. 41. What do the details in paragraph 5 help the reader understand about Wagner? A. He was underestimated because of his appearance. B. He was unhappy with his performance on the minor league team. C. He lacked the patience that coaches of major league teams expected of players. Or D. He needed the proper equipment before a major league team would select him. 42. Which sentence from the selection shows that Wagner was a positive influence on others? F. Wagner would load about 2,000 pounds of coal onto a cart each day, earning 70 cents for a day's hard labor. G. Wagner's love for the game would help him become one of the greatest baseball players of all time. H. For much of that time, he was the best hitter in the National League. Or J. Wagner tried to retire, but his coaches persuaded him to keep playing because they believed the team benefited from his leadership. 43. By including the details in paragraph 3, the author most likely hopes to convey that Wagner, A. took time to explore a professional career that was not related to baseball, B. had a real passion for baseball from an early age, C. settled for playing with the Pittsburgh Pirates because the team played close to his childhood home, or D. enjoyed interacting with players during the Pittsburgh Pirates home games. 44. What is the primary theme in the selection? F. Family members should offer support to one another. G. Kindness often leads to friendship and admiration. H. People should take the time to pursue their interests. Or J. Dedication can help a person achieve great success. Each phrase from paragraphs 5 and 6 help the reader understand the meaning of the word gawkiness in paragraph 6. A. Bold legs and long arms. B. Play any position. C. Didn't matter. D. Learn to appreciate. 46. The photograph of the statue of Wagner conveys the message that F. Wagner's accomplishments are still respected today. G. The Pittsburgh Pirates are successful today because of Wagner. H. People can still learn from Wagner's life story. Or J. Pittsburgh Pirates fans believe that Wagner is the best coach of all time. In paragraph 4, what does the word permanent mean? A. Constant. B. Popular. C. Interesting. D. Inexpensive. 40. What do you, the exhibit, and McGovern 4D Theater have in common? F. They both use special effects. G. They are both new exhibits at the museum. H. They both demonstrate how the body repairs itself. Or J. They both feature items in display cases. 41. The author wrote this article most likely to A. Encourage readers to visit more museums, B. Tell about the functions of the human body, C. Inform readers about a unique museum, or D. Compare the different types of museum exhibits. 42. What part of the article best helps the reader visualize what they would experience at the museum? F. The heading at the top of the article. G. The photographs and captions. H. The last paragraph of the article. Or J. The boxed information at the end of the article. 43. The article is mainly about A. Why it is important to understand the human body. B. Why it is necessary to eat right and exercise. C. How the Health Museum's special effects work. Or D. What visitors can see at the Health Museum. 44. In paragraph 7, the word enhance means to F. Reduce the volume. G. Imitate the sounds. H. Enlarge the images. Or J. Increase the quality. 45. Which of these is the best summary of the article? A. The Health Museum is located in Houston, Texas. It has several exhibits that help visitors learn about the human body. The museum's model of the insides of a human body is large enough for visitors to walk through. B. The Health Museum has exhibits that help people learn more about the human body. Visitors can learn about diet and exercise and see how the physical traits of other visitors differ from their own. C. People enjoy the Health Museum in Houston, Texas. The museum has exhibits that let visitors experience how the human body works. Some exhibits teach the importance of diet and exercise, while others teach about inherited traits. The museum's theater shows movies about a variety of science topics. D. People are amazed when they visit the Health Museum in Houston, Texas. One exhibit allows visitors to walk through a model of a human body. In this exhibit, visitors can touch models of organs and bones that are found in the human body. Visitors can even ride a bicycle with a skeleton. 46. Why is the boxed information at the end of the article included? F. To describe some of the many exhibits of the museum. G. To share information about the history of the museum. H. To show that the museum welcomes people of all ages. Or J. To provide details a museum visitor would need to know. Use the dishonest merchant to answer questions 18 through 21. 18. Why does the peasant want to meet with the prince? F. To help the merchant find the bag of money. J. Because the merchant implies that the peasant is a thief. H. To convince the prince to let him keep all of the merchant's money. Or J. Because the prince calls for the peasant to appear before him. 19. Which sentence from the story hints that the merchant plans to trick the peasant? A. Each time the merchant came to a crossroads, he told everyone that he would give 100 lei to anyone who found the money. B. The merchant trusted no one, so he went aside to count the money. C. To his surprise, all 1,000 coins were still in the bag. Or D. He wondered how he would get out of his promise and still appear to be fair. 20. Which word or words from paragraph 8 help the reader understand the meaning of the word departed? F. Hope you enjoy your reward. G. Ignore the peasant's words. H. Thank you again. J. Goodbye. 21. What is the best summary of the story? A. A peasant finds a bag of money behind a fish market and returns it to a merchant for a reward. The merchant refuses to pay the reward. The peasant goes to the prince and tells the story. The merchant also tells the story. The bag is supposed to have 1,000 coins but only has 900. The prince listens to both the peasant and the merchant. B. After losing a bag of money, a merchant promises a reward of 100 coins for its return. When the bag is returned by a peasant, the merchant tries to avoid paying the reward by saying the peasant took some of the money. They both go before a Romanian prince. The prince uses the merchant's statements against him to reward the peasant. C. One day, a Romanian prince asks a peasant and a merchant to appear in his chambers to talk about a bag of money. The merchant says the peasant took some of the money out of the bag. The prince can tell that the merchant is greedy. He holds up the money bag. It is made of leather, just like the other money bags. The prince says the bag does not belong to the merchant. D. A merchant travels to Romania where he loses a bag of money. He says that he will give 100 coins to the person who finds it. A peasant finds the bag and returns it to the merchant. The merchant tells the peasant that the bag is missing the reward money. The peasant says that he did not take any of the money out of the bag. The prince gives the bag of money to the peasant. Use guilty to answer questions 22 through 24. 22. Based on the poem, what can the reader conclude about the speaker's past behavior? F. The speaker usually acts in a way that pleases the parents. G. The speaker has tried a similar approach to get out of trouble before. H. The speaker defends the little sister even when she is wrong. Or J. The speaker has difficulty remembering the family rules. 23. Why does the poem begin and end with the same line? A. To emphasize the speaker's feelings about the situation. B. To foreshadow a problem the speaker has. C. To show the frustration of the speaker's family members. Or D. To highlight a change in the way the speaker feels about the little sister. 24. Read these lines from the poem. My father shook his head at me. My mother gave her a hug. These two lines reveal that the speaker's parents, F, can be easily tricked by their children. G, believe they know the truth about what happened. H, are surprised that a cookie is missing. Or J, are glad to see their children. 25. Using the dishonest merchant and guilty. How are the merchant and the dishonest merchant and the speaker and guilty similar? A. Both of them are disappointed in themselves for what they did. B. Both of them are confused about why they have been punished. C. Both of them try to blame others in order to get what they want. Or D. Both of them are forced to keep their promises. 26. The actions of the prince in the story and the parents in the poem are based on F. Fairness, G. Courage, H. Loyalty, J. Kindness. 27. How is the point of view in the poem different from that of the story? A. Only the poem focuses on the thoughts of just one character. B. Only the poem describes the motivation of a main character. C. Only the poem shows the actions of just one character. Or D. Only the poem explains how each character becomes involved in the situation. 28. How are the prince in the story and the speaker's parents in the poem alike? F. They know the people they speak with. G. They realize who is at fault. H. They find a clever way to solve a problem. Or J. They are asked to help other people. One. Which of these helps Mike solve Mrs. Watson's problem? A. The detail about the Ranger Scouts meeting. B. The smell of her cookies. C. Her keys on the table. D. Agatha's meowing. 2. This play is divided into 2 scenes because F. A character in scene 1 is not present in scene 2. G. The setting changes between scene 1 and scene 2. H. The conflict is presented in scene 1 and resolved in scene 2. Or J. The dialogue begins in scene 2. 3. Which of these is the best summary of scene 1? A. While Mike is visiting Carl during a rainstorm, they hear someone scream. Mike is frightened by it, but Carl is not. B. Carl and Mike watch television during a thunderstorm. They hear a scream, and at first they think it has come from the TV. C. As Carl and Mike begin to watch a mysterious movie, they hear a scream. Carl goes outside to investigate, and Mike follows. D. Mike is peeking through Carl's curtains when he hears a scream. Someone is yelling for help. 4. Read the excerpt from scene 2. Mike. My dad was taking me to Ranger Scouts last night, and the traffic was bad. Carl gives him an annoyed look. What can the reader infer about Carl from this excerpt? F. Carl thinks that what Mike is saying isn't important. G. Carl doesn't believe that the traffic was bad. H. Carl envies Mike for being a Ranger Scout. Or J. Carl thinks that Mike has been rude to Mrs. Watson. 5. In paragraph 8, the word reluctantly means A. Playfully, B. Impatiently, C. Admiringly, or D. Unwillingly. 6. The playwright included thunder and lightning in scene 1, most likely to F. Create suspense, G. Indicate that the main characters are afraid, H. Alarm the audience, or J. Explain the book's disappearance. 7. How is Carl different from Mike? A. Carl is more honest, B. Carl is more fearful, C. Carl is more curious, D. Carl is more careless. 8. Which of the props used in the play is needed for the resolution of the conflict? F. A book. G. A set of keys. H. The plate of cookies. Or J. A detective hat. Please make sure you have put your name on this paper using all of your strategies, and you may turn it in.